Hey, it's MK, and I am here with another layout for Baby Got Scraps. And today I am going to work with this cooking layout that I put together. And I found a couple elements in my cooking category that that matched this paper set that I put together fabulously. So I found these 3 photos of the kids and I experimenting with an apple crisp. Now, I didn't have the exact ingredients for the apple crisp, so we made it up as we went along. I also pulled out these recipe cards that were from Kaiser Craft, and they're all different. They're the same on one side, but they've got different title-ish sayings on the other, and I really wanted to see if I could get the happiness is to work, but I also really wanted to use this some assemblage required scientifically speaking word that says cook. I've got this gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous mixer from Scrapbook Addicts, and I mean, it is gorgeous. It also comes with all of these adorable little pieces. As soon as I received this, I ripped it open and looked through it and went through it and then repackaged it. So it says baking, and then I thought the word up was just stuck, but it's not. It was supposed to be together, so I'll quit pulling on it. But it says baking up memories. Now, I don't want it to say baking, even though, yes, we are baking. I want to incorporate that scientifically speaking word. It also comes with a carton of eggs, a couple cookies, some dark chocolate and milk chocolate chips, a bag of sugar. Can you guys see the sparkle in that sugar? Oh my gosh, the perfect touch, you guys. It's gorgeous. A cute little mitten, and then some whisks and rubber spatula. So just an adorable, adorable cooking set, you guys. I love it. Here are my scraps. I've got my 2 wood pieces, this cement looking piece that also has the burst, and then this gingham like orangey red. So instantly, I decided to see if I could put this wood grain off to the side to make a complete 12-inch layout. Now, I wasn't sure, so I was counting to see if it was. And what I'm doing is I'm laying out all the pieces to see if I like what's going on. Now, I really wanted to use this Happiness Is because I enjoy the title, but it does take up quite a bit, and then I'm not going to be able to use my cook title because it's already there. The title is already there. So I'm going to go ahead and not use that card and only pick out a couple of the embellishments that from Sarah's set. Sarah, who is the owner of Scrapbook Addicts, I'm going to use her set and see if it looks good. And oh my gosh, I love these little elements. They're absolutely perfect. The oven mitt is perfect. I would have liked it a little bit larger, but by the time that I'm done with my layout, it is perfect. So now I'm going to just put the whole thing together for real this time. But I just really wanted to see where my elements lie because I do enjoy my 4x6 photos, and I had a lot of huge elements, and I did not want to make this a 2-page layout. It is just a layout technically talking about how we are an experimental family. If we don't have all the ingredients, I mean, granted, eggs, flour, sugar, they are definitely needed. But if we don't have the rest of the ingredients, we make it up as we go along. And that's what my journaling is going to talk about is the kids call almost every single one of my recipes a throw it in the pot and hope it tastes good recipe. Especially when it comes to oh crud, I forgot to pull something out for dinner. Let's see what I can make in a heartbeat. My kids love those specific meals because it's super fun. So before I start cutting into the other scraps, I'm going to put my 12x12 layout together. Now, at first I struggle because the wood piece is so tiny. I kept getting stuck on the glue from both sides. From either the wood grain was getting me stuck, or I was getting my finger up above, the top of my finger was getting stuck from the gingham. And so it did take me a little bit to get that straightened out and ready to go. I didn't even check the other side to see if it was a good 12 inches, but I just kept going. I honestly did I went and I pulled out my uber old Project Life photo corner because I like the petite photo corners from the Project Life sets if I had to do photo corners. Now, for these specific recipe cards, I wasn't able to cut off the rounded corner. Normally, that's what I do is I cut off the rounded corner and then make it all square. But for these ones, I wasn't able to do that because they were almost true 12 by 12, or I'm sorry, 6 by 4. So I had to cut it off and then scallop the borders. I do like the fact that the borders not scallop but rounded. So I do like that they're rounded. Now I'm thinking if I cut this wood piece in 3 by 3s, then I can make my wood grain go up and down instead of matching the right side of my paper. And then that way it looks almost like the back of a kitchen, your kitchen countertop backing, and then the wood grain is your countertop. Bless me, I'm so sorry. Or your butcher block. And so I was kind of going for that. And then I had to overlap them a little bit because I did not want the faux butcher block down at the bottom too far. And then I don't get to see that gingham. So I went ahead and I cut the card in half, and I'm going to split it to where where the recipe is going to be my journaling. And then I'm not sure what to put on the ingredients part yet, but I thought it would be kind of funny if I put whatever works in the ingredients. I didn't do that yet, but I am going to journal on this page, which is weird. I don't normally journal, but this one was pretty simple because this was a make it up as you go along apple crisp, and my kids absolutely loved it. You put a scoop of vanilla ice cream on it, and ice cream makes everything better. I'm just saying. It probably wasn't as good as it could have been had I had all the ingredients, but it was okay. And with that top of ice cream that gave it that creamy feel, it was absolutely perfect. I used oats. I used oats instead of granola like I was supposed to. It just was a whole bunch of substitutions. And I love cooking like that, you guys. I really, really do. All right, so I pulled out my favoriteest twine in the whole wide world and went ahead and wrapped it. Well, I didn't wrap it twice, but I got two 12-inch strands of it and then went to the back and glued them down. And then, of course, while the glue was drying, I put washi tape down. I've got this little heart that is actually from close to my heart section, laser cut piece, and it's just a craft little heart. And I knew I had more, so I went into my stash and pulled them out. I pulled all of them thinking, oh gosh, I can use up all these hearts. That's going to be so cool. So I'm going to go ahead and embellish around the oven mitt because I felt like it needed something. And once I started adding these hearts, it was the perfect size. Like at first I thought, oh, well, I wish the oven mitt was a little bit bigger, but no, it's the perfect size. Now that I have all my little hearts, I'm going to put a couple little hearts up at the top of where it says recipe, and then a few more hearts down around the title. And I ended up with one lonely heart left. You guys, I could not find a spot for it. All right, so here is my journaling. I really despise my handwriting. My hand starts cramping up, and my words get so tiny that they don't make the complete loop around because my hand is cramped up, and I can't go all the way around to get the E's and the A's and all that stuff. But I still write down every now and then, especially when it's nice and short and sweet. So I definitely do want to keep writing until I figure out what's wrong with my hand. Who knows? So yeah, that's all it is. And my little journaling about what I've been babbling about this whole time. And that is my super uber easy layout for today. I love it, you guys. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to check out everyone else that is linked down below, and I will check y'all later. Bye.